Good win for us at Savannah. Thought our team showed a lot of resolve after dropping 2 games in recent weeks, and to be able to get on the road in this conference and get a MEAC conference win in a hostile and homecoming environment. It speaks tons for our football team right now. Playing with a lot of confidence and put everything together on Saturday to get us a win.
When you look at the win as getting over that the last 2 games, losing streak or whatever, what was the one thing that you felt like pushed us to the win? What was the key to the victory?
I don't know if it was just one thing. There was a couple of things that I thought were extremely positive for us throughout the football game. One, offensively, being able to run the football as effectively as we did as well. Defensively, I thought our second half was outstanding, by our defense. And, we're starting to figure things out there as well, and continue to improve and continue to mature. So I don't know if it was one thing, but we definitely put a couple of things together to help us to victory on Saturday.
Malcolm Bell got his first start. How do you feel like he played? He's got to give him a grade. What was it?
Malcolm, I thought, probably graded out about a B right now. I thought he managed the game very well. We had the 2 interceptions, which was certainly we have to get fixed and we have to do better. But when you look at the film, he's one of the interceptions, he was throwing to the right guy. Ball just happened to be tipped by Savannah State defender and getting his hands. But for the most part, I thought he managed the game well, got us to the line, got us going as well, and did a great job distributing the ball and making some plays with his feet as well.
What was the key to the defensive effort in the second half?
I think the second half, something we talked about is that we were right where we wanted to be in the first half sometimes, with just a half a step off, a step or 2 off, and getting to our quarterback. We definitely wanted to provide some pressure, to get him to make some errant throws and see if we can get him in some long down and distance situations. But in the second half, we said, you know what? We still provided that pressure. We were just able to get to him a couple of more times in the second half and mess up that time between quarterback and receiver. And we could tackle well and rally to the ball, and that was key.
All right, you move on to Bethune-Cookman. They're the top dog. Can you just statement on what you've seen for them on film?
Formidable bunch, very dynamic football team in all phases. They're a veteran group. They do a lot of great things, make very few mistakes along the way. They're coached well by Coach Jenkins, and we're looking forward to the challenge. Our challenge for us is that we have to play at a high level consistently for 4 quarters to give ourselves the best opportunity to win this football game, and we're looking forward to that challenge.
Defensively, one of the top defenses in the nation. What is it that they do so well?
They rally to the football. They control their gaps. Their personnel is great, as well. Very sound scheme and the like. So it's going to be important for us to sustain drives. We can't have 3 and outs and get off the football field. We got to sustain drives and capitalize on those sustained drives with points.
Did you feel like that this is a redemption game for this team, considering how we played at home the last couple of weeks?
I think in a variety of ways. There's some redemption on the table, something that we've talked about with our football team. Certainly we get another chance, to play on national TV and kind of redeem ourselves in that way. Redemption in terms of getting our home fans, a better product on the football field and the like. And also looking at, last season's game, it didn't, come out on our end, for the most part. So those things alone, will certainly help to redeem ourselves. Yet, our goal again is to go 1-0 this week. We set that goal last week, and we talked about with our team. Let's just go 1-0 each week, and we accomplished that last week. And as we look forward to this week, that's once again our goal again, just to go 1-0 again.
Talk about just the play of Andre Clarke last week. How cool it was to see him back out on the field.
Oh, it was huge. Andre, has worked again in terms of coming back from that injury last season. Obviously was injured versus Bethune-Cookman last year. Missed all the spring. Came back in training camp. And still wasn't cleared until after the Duke game. And even though after he was cleared by the doctors, he wasn't himself. You could just see him in practice. He had to kind of get his confidence back and get a good understanding of what he has to do to field himself. As we moved throughout the season, we thought he was ready, versus Townsend. He gets in versus Townsend again, didn't look himself. Gets injured. He has another injury he has to fight again over regarding his hip. And he does that. He just continued to work and work and work. Didn't complain about not getting reps and touches and the like. And he's just worked and worked. And to get his opportunity, versus Savannah after a great work week, I know that his position coach came to me on Thursday and said, Coach, what do you think? He kind of looks like himself a little bit more. And I said, absolutely. I thought he had his best work week of practice, and it's just good to see, from a young man like Andre, for him to get back on the football field and get back to himself, because we definitely could use it. He's a good football player, and he adds to our offense tremendously.
That's it.
Oh, it felt great, just being back out there. It was a great feeling, just a great moment, great day for me to be out there.
140 yards, you repeated your effort last year at Savannah State. Again, better, bigger, sweet, but pretty awesome. Again, considering you hurt your knee last year in November and you came back and now you got to return to a place that you dominated the year before.
Oh yeah, it was. It made me feel more comfortable. Just being out there and hey, I've been here before. I was able to tell myself that, and, go out there and play to my best abilities.
Has that helped you as far as practice this week? Knowing, all right, you got a little more confidence in your knee, and maybe you see if you can give it a little more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like now I'm real confident in myself. I feel just like last year. Hey, just give me the ball and let's go.
Bethune-Cookman, you got hurt against him last year. In fact, we were pretty much in a situation where if we score on that drive, we have the momentum late in the third quarter. Is there a little redemption in mind when they come to town this week?
Kind of, but it's just another game that we need to win. Another weekend we need to just go 1-0, and this. I'll be honest, I did circle this one on my calendar because I did. This is a game I did get hurt. This is a game that meant a lot. It is a kind of a little bit, but at the same time, I just want to get the win, however we could get it.
What you see of them on film at this point?
Oh, so far I've seen that they're just real physical. They're real disciplined as well too, and they do a lot of rotations. So we're gonna have to just make sure whoever's in the game that we know their tendencies and what they're gonna do, and we just get on them and just make sure we do our responsibilities.
What would it be like for this team, this program, since you've been here 4 years as a redshirt junior? What would it be like for you guys to beat Bethune-Cookman? They haven't done it since you've been here.
Yeah, it would be great because even they're a MEAC school and they're ranked I'm pretty sure they're still ranked in the top 25, and it would be great for the program. It would be just like being a big Division I AA school. So I just I accept this challenge, and I'm just great that we just have this opportunity, and I just hope that we can just come out with the win.
For you in the offense, what do you think the key to be successful against Bethune, one of the top defenses in the country?
Well, they're good at stopping the runs, but I think we be physical with them and we master physicality that we could actually have a successful run at the run. But as well, we also need to be able to throw the ball. I think the run will help open up the pass, and we'll be able to be clicking on all cylinders.
As one of the veterans on this team, the guys talking about trying to redeem themselves after the way we played at home the last 2 times.
Not necessarily. They're just like, hey, we need to get this win. This is, I want to win this game. A lot of people come here and try to support us, and we want people to keep coming to support us. We don't want to just keep losing in front of them. We want to be like, hey, we're a great team. You need to come support us. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna win this game.
For you, what would it mean for you to beat Bethune-Cookman? What would it mean for you to be a big reason why we beat Bethune-Cookman?
It'll be great because it'll just be like I can close that chapter where I got hurt and this is the return, all that, and it would just mean a lot, and then it'll be another win and keep our hopes up for a championship. That's our goal, and it'll just for this to be my junior year, and then going into my senior year, this would mean a lot leading into that.